I've often said that I wished people could realize all their dreams and wealth and fame, and so that they could see that it's not where you're going to find your sense of completion.
I have started from nothing, absolutely nothing. It's not even zero, it's like minus, because I was doing something else. There was a momentum to become an engineer, and suddenly I discovered this thing that I really like.
Very honestly, there are films in your career, you do it with full honesty and you end up being a good actor. But there are very, very rare films that you do and you end up being a good human being. And this is one of the...
Aja, uske baad when you actually started speaking, you know, then when? First love? Some girl crush?
मैंने आज तक किसी को जाके... I'm a very shy guy. मैं कभी किसी को जाके बोल नहीं सकता कि मैं तुमसे बहुत प्यार करता हूँ.
It's not philosophy right now, what I'm saying. We assume that because of this language got developed because I almost had full surety that you can understand me without words, but I had some confusion, and that confusion was with you. So to decrease that confusion, language is formed. So language only decreases the confusion. It doesn't mean that it is without confusion.
First date मेरे college में थी, first year में. तब तक पैसे नहीं होते ना. तो फर्स्ट ईयर में जब मैं गया था दिल्ली कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग में, तो मैं जो इंजीनियरिंग के लिए बैठने वाले छात्र थे उनको ट्यूशन पढ़ाता था, तो उससे पैसे मिलते थे मुझे. तो वहाँ से फिर मैंने एक बाइक खरीदी थी और मैं कहाँ गया था, मैं मूर्थल गया था आलू के पराठे खाने.
Because you want to sound or smarter to yourself, because if you are smart you would be able to predict, right? Yeah. So if you are not able to predict, then you want to justify that. But I was expecting it, so that's not the point. And yes, of course, it's a strategy. There are many things that I like doing, one of which, and it is right at the top, is to connect with people. And see and probably enable them in any way possible if I could. The kind of impact that I can have with every action of mine. So if I text you something and say that we talk every day, and it's not a very urgent thing, but if I miss out on saying that for a day, you won't feel bad because we are friends. But if I say happy birthday to somebody, probably it would be a better birthday. You know what I'm saying? So the intensity of the impact is
I would be very offended if you don't wish me on my birthday. But
I'm just saying that saying even hi, or sending an emoticon, it's so easy there to make somebody feel so special.
You tell me I'm a superstar, I'll take it. You'll tell me that you're the biggest star. You would be the biggest star of this industry, and I'll say probably yes. And if you tell me that I don't think that you're a star, I'm with you. So I don't care.
Jiddu Krishnamurti said, analysis is real paralysis, you know?
Absolutely.
So, for you...
उन्होंने एक और चीज बोली थी कि the moment you pinpoint your limits, instantly you become limitless, which is a very important thing to understand, I guess.
Okay, going on with philosophy, Shah Rukh Khan once said that don't become a philosopher until you've earned something. पहले पैसा बहुत कमाओ, उसके बाद be a philosopher.
That's a good advice, and I can also add to that. I can say that if you have a philosophical bent of mind, you will end up earning a lot of money.
First 18, 19 years of my life, I just couldn't speak, I just couldn't communicate. I'm the youngest in my family, and we have
4 sisters.
Yeah, 4 sisters. So I was very pampered in my house, but I did not know how to deal with people when I was stepping out of my house. So I became this very quiet, introverted child. Obviously there is nothing wrong with that, but if you want to say something, if you want to express at least and you can't do it, it's a very strange feeling that you get. It was only when I was performing for the first time on stage, I could feel that I can do it, people are listening, they're getting affected by it, and I could feel that magic. And that is the why of doing it. Most important thing that we miss or we want in our lives, we want to be understood by somebody else. And when you act, that is what happens. I mean, like when that resonance happens, when you feel something,
you connect it.
And they get it. That's the resonance that happens and you feel so good about it. People started recognizing me for the first time. It's a very strange feeling. But when they did, I was feeling very excited. I used to go to malls and all so that people would just...
You just go for just to be recognized.
I would do that. But after a point of time, say 3 months, 4 months, you get used to it and you come back to the same mental state. So it is not what would drive you for the rest of your life.
no matter how successful you are, no matter how rich or recognized you are. I think it's not pursuit of happiness, it's the habit of happiness. So when you do what you want to do, you don't care what people say.
Are you all my personal dreams?
All my 18, 19 years of my life, nobody actually looked at me and said that, oh, you exist. Nobody, because I was such an introvert. And at the same time, although we were not that poor or something, but then money was a differentiator in each and every decision that my family used to take. And I remember wanting to go to this university, but I couldn't because I didn't have that much money and I was a small kid. And I was like, wow, it's such an unfair world because I can't do something that I want to do because I don't have something that I possibly cannot earn at this point of time. So I was like, wow, this is very, very important. So when you don't have it, a small part of it can buy you a lot of things. But after that point of inflection, a lot will buy you just a small thing.
You also said you don't know how much money you have in your bank balance. Is that true?
Yes, not that I have too much, but I don't care. Because
You don't care or you don't know?
I don't know. Or I also don't care. I don't know because I don't care.
What do you do with those extra hours? Since you only sleep 2 hours, what do you do in all that extra time that you have?
Since I don't like to talk that much, so I don't have many friends, I read. I read different books, not to get out something out of it, but just to have a different take on things.
And what do you do for fun, Sushant?
That is my fun. Like it's my. So that's why people find me very, very boring. I try to pretend at times that okay, this is also something that I am very, very good at. But but ultimately, they can see through.
I told myself, wow, I can hide behind all these interesting characters. And I'll tell everybody that don't judge me because it's not me. When I play a character, I kind of find a way to fool myself, convince myself that I'm not me but somebody else, and that's such a relief. Not
So
playing
not be
yourself.
you?
I'm like, what do we do every day? I'm like, we try and project a personality that we think we are, and it's too much of an effort. So when you play a character, it's so much of a relief not to play yourself but somebody else, and you actually get paid for it.
वो आत्महत्या नहीं कर सकता है क्योंकि वो इतना दिलेर हंसमुख इतना मजबूत वो लड़का था। ये बहुत ही दुखद है और हम चाहते हैं कि इस हत्या के पीछे कोई न कोई साजिश है। हम चाहते हैं, सरकार से मेरा निवेदन है, प्रार्थना है, मैं परिवार की तरफ से मैं मांग करता हूं कि इसकी न्यायिक जांच हो और सेंट्रल एजेंसी से जांच हो तो दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाए।
2020 अब तक की मेरी लाइफ का शायद सबसे बुरा साल है। अब कहाँ से शुरू करूँ यार। सबसे पहले तो एक न्यूज़ आई थी कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया के जंगलों में एक बहुत बड़ी आग लग चुकी है जिसमें न जाने कितने जानवर और कितने इंसानों के घर तबाह हो गए। फिर सडनली न्यूज़ आती है कोरोना वायरस के बारे में जो कि चाइना में है और पूरी दुनिया का ये रिस्पॉन्स था कि ये तो चाइना में है, हमें इससे क्यों प्रॉब्लम होनी चाहिए, ये चाइना की प्रॉब्लम है। और भाई जो देखते देखते ये वायरस फैला है ना पूरी दुनिया में, आज शायद लगभग पूरी दुनिया लॉकडाउन में और बस तभी से न जाने जैसे काउंटडाउन सा शुरू हो गया है तकलीफ़ों का, जिसमें मासूम जानवरों से लेके इंसानों तक सब है। और जस्ट जब हम इन सभी बातों से उभरे ही थे तब शायद इंडिया का सबसे रैंडम बंदा, दिल्ली से आया एक ऐसा लड़का जिसने न जाने मुझे और मेरे जैसे कितने लोगों को इंस्पायर किया हो, फिर वो चाहे AIEEE में Air 7 लाना हो या एक बेहतरीन एक्टर बनना या एक बहुत अच्छा इंसान बनना, और जस्ट 34 की एज में वो बंदा मर जाता है। और शायद इस वक्त ना दुनिया में उनके माँ बाप से ज़्यादा हेल्पलेस मुझे नहीं लगता कोई और फील कर रहा होगा। देखो यार, मैं ना ही कोई साइकोलॉजिस्ट हूँ और ना ही कोई एक्सपर्ट। देखो यार, मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि इंडिया में NCRB ने एक सर्वे किया था जिसमें ये पता चला था कि इंडिया में एक दिन में 25 से 30 सुसाइड्स होते हैं, जिनमें से मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द सुसाइड करने वाले ये स्टूडेंट्स हैं, और उनमें से भी 60% ये लड़कियां हैं बस। तो मैं बस आपसे इतना कहना चाहूँगा कि आप प्लीज़, आप अगर जिनसे भी प्यार करते हैं, फिर वो चाहे आपके दोस्त हो, आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड हो, आपके माता पिता हो, आपका भाई हो, आपकी बहन हो, जो कोई भी हो, प्लीज़ एक बार उनसे बैठ के बात कीजिए। और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि आप उन्हें बैठ के सुनिए कि वो क्या कहना चाहते हैं।